It is Tuesday the 26th of January at 8:34 in the morning. Today I've got a course on Key Stage 1 Lost Learning for English. So I'm dressed, I'm ready for that. I've got it on Zoom. It's still quite dark outside. It's not a very nice day. Got the pretty lights on in the back. I'm gonna have some breakfast and then I'm gonna double check Google Classrooms to make sure everything's on there properly, and then the course on Zoom all day. So that's why I'm eating breakfast. I don't usually eat breakfast, but I think that it's going to be a long day and that I'm not going to have many chances to go and get a snack like I usually do. So that's what I'm going to do, get breakfast. So I've made my toast with pate on, but the pate is garlic Brussels pate, so I don't know if I'm regretting my decision or whether I'm just gonna, roll with it and have garlic breath all day. So I've had my breakfast now. I have had my Actimel, delicious. I have done some work on Google Classrooms because I needed to set a starter for maths. So that's the same one as I shown on the other vlog. It's just like the Twinkle number bonds activity. And I needed to mark a few assignments that were handed in late last night. So I did that, and then I have, well, all of my scheduled posts have gone live. So that's like the 6 or 7 different activities that the children are doing today. I've set up my camera setup for my, sorry you can see the ring light in my eyes, for my Zoom course. I've got my materials all laid out. Well, these are just the slides, but behind me, I don't know if you can see, all here are all my it's gonna be wobbling now, all there are my handouts. So it's just the course is a road to recovery, closing the gaps in lost learning in English for Key Stage 1. So yeah, it's all day, 9:30 till 3:30, but I'll keep you updated throughout the day and I will kind of give you an overview of what's happening. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Trying to think, I can show you, what time is it? It's 9:15 now. The course starts at 9:30. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you what the kids are doing today. Okay, so this is the Google Classroom like classwork tab. Today they're doing the phonics sound E cup of tea. So this is like this lady on YouTube, Early Years Learning is Fun. She must do videos for her class. So she does like 3-minute videos just to introduce them to the sound and then introduce them to the green words that go with it. But we ask our children to write the green words like after she said them. So that's what they're doing for phonics. Then they've got a reading task. The reading task today is My Pal Tongue. These are just Twinkle comprehensions, because obviously we can't send out reading books. It's easier for us to just get this like short little reading activity and then the questions that go with it. So there's that. And then what else have we got? They've got a dance today. They're dancing to High Hopes. Gotta have high hopes for a living. That one. This is the number bond practice I was telling you about on Twinkle. So they've just got a little code to enter and then they do that. Maths is subtraction, not crossing out today, so I'll get the Google Slides up for you. I just screenshot the White Rose Maths books and they answer the questions. and then they watch the video, the link that comes with the White Rose Maths videos. Then they've got a science lesson. We use Oak National Academy for a few of our lessons. Like, obviously the teacher decides what they want to teach from Oak National Academy. So I just get them to watch the video, and then I make my own resources. So this is the worksheet from this lesson, which materials float and sink. And then I've done like a little Google Forms at the end just to test their knowledge. And then the last activity is a mindful activity. So this is by Cosmic Kids on YouTube. They do really good mindfulness videos and the kids love them. So that's what they're doing today. So it is 9:20. It's 9:20 now. I am going to get the Zoom link up on the iPad and make sure everything's ready, have a look through the resources, and then get started with the course. I don't know how often the breaks will be, so I will check back in whenever I can. See you later. So it is now 12:57, halfway through the day. Had some technical difficulties in school, so we started our lunchtime at about 12:30. Technical difficulties in school, so I had to deal with that. I've been marking on Google Classroom, and that's taken up all my time. And then what else did I do? Well, I haven't had any lunch basically. I'm having a Twix and a packet of crisps, and we start back at 12:10. So I need to finish marking, catch up on a few emails, eat these whilst I'm doing that, and then we're back on our course till 3:30. And then at 3:30 I've got a staff meeting like straight away after school, and then that should be it. But then I'll catch you up on the whole day. So there you go. So I forgot to end the vlog for today. I'm in bed now, but basically had the staff meeting, got stressed, went for a walk, had a McDonald's. Now I'm in bed. I will carry on the vlog tomorrow. So see you. Good morning, Baltimore. Love Hairspray. That is from Hairspray, isn't it? Busy morning. It is now the 27th of January at 10:36. So the day after what you just watched. It's been a busy morning. I quickly had a shower when I got up and got ready. I marked work from yesterday. So after a certain point, if the pupils still upload their work, I don't mark it because I don't want them to get the notifications. Because if it's the end of school, then I don't really want them to, you know, keep getting notifications all the time. So I marked that this morning. Then there was technical difficulties in school. Then I marked more work from today. Then there was, well, we are doing Google Meets with our children twice a week. So I kind of did like a practice run of that to see how you do the controls. Still don't know. That. Made toast for breakfast. Binned the toast because it was cold by the time I got to it. After about 17,000 phone calls. And that's pretty much it. I feel like I'm that lady who goes, "We can do it," you know, from the posters. Anyway, so that's that. I'm going to carry on. I'll show you what the children are doing today. We're starting our new topic. Well, it's not a new topic. The overarching theme again for quality text is growth and green fingers. But we're starting a new like writing piece, which is instructions. So today they're following instructions to do a lovely drawing. So that's what they're doing today. So I'll show you that. Right. Today is just one of those days where you are so busy but you get absolutely nothing done. It's 10:54 now, so not long since I last spoke to you, and I've just been sat here non-stop doing, you know, working dead hard, and I've got nothing done. Nothing has been ticked off my to-do list. It never ends. Help. It is now 2:12 in the afternoon and it's been a long day. Boris has just made his announcement that schools will not be opening after half term. Hopefully they'll start reopening on the 8th of March, which is 2 weeks after half term. And that means there'll only be 3 weeks left of that half term. So I think they're just going to push it back and say we're not going back till after Easter. So that's a bit sad. I mean, it's probably the best idea, but it's, you know, not fair on the children because obviously they're not getting the best education they possibly could. So that's sad, but you know, we carry on. I'd rather them be safe and me be safe than risk everyone's lives to come back to school and have this happen all over again. So I'd rather be safe, teach online. I sound like one of those, stay safe, protect the NHS, save lives. Be safe, teach online, have a great time. So what have I done since I last spoke to you? Again, feel like it's one of those days where you're so busy but you don't get anything done. I have made because I'm actually in school tomorrow teaching, I do all my printing there. So like I print off all the work for the children who are having paper packs, so those children who can't access online learning. And in those paper packs, I just basically gather all the resources from all over my USB, wherever they are, and put them into one file so that it's easier for me to print off tomorrow. I need to make some packs up for some children in my class who need extra support with some things. I set up a Google Meets link and tested all that and saw the tips and tricks and looked at a few YouTube videos on how to do that. I also sent out a guide to Google Meets to all the parents. Obviously marked work as I was going. What else have I done? It sounds like I've done nothing, but I've been so busy. That's pretty much it for now. Just gonna keep going, keep emailing people, keep making sure the kids are accessing it. But yeah, it's been like a slow day work-wise. They've been slacking a bit today. Flagging, I should say. They've been flagging because it's halfway through the week and most of them are losing motivation now, so they're just, that's not fun. I mean, our school have just announced Wellbeing Wednesday. So next Wednesday, all the staff, teachers, parents, whatever, are having their day off to do wellbeing activities, because everyone just needs that little break to boost their energy, take some time for themselves. So that's exciting. I've moved all the work from Wednesday to Thursday, Thursday to Friday, Friday to Monday. So at least Monday's planned for not next week, the week after. So yeah, so much going on. I also made, sorry, I just got there closer. I also made a CPD file because all the papers from the CPD, continued professional development, if you don't know what CPD means, all the paperwork from the courses I've done and certificates and whatever are just all over the place, so I needed a place to put them. I also found yesterday's course really, really useful, and there was loads of documents in there that I was like, oh, I'll use that. And I also made notes on them, so I needed to keep them in a safe place. So that's what I've done. But yeah, just had a packet of crisps. That's all I've eaten all day, is 1/2 of a piece of toast and a packet of crisps, and it's 2:17 now. So exciting stuff. I'm also really tired today. yeah, so that's it. I'll update you more as the time goes. I can't remember if I showed you what the kids are doing today. It's probably boring for you to see the same thing every day. I'll just tell you what they're doing. So for phonics, they are doing the sound. What sound are they doing today? Oi, spoil the boy. So basically when they submit that, they submit like pictures of their writing and they write the words that go with it, and then to further their learning I ask them, can you think of any more words that have this oi sound in it? And then they comment back and we just go back and forth a bit like that just to further that. Then they have a dance. Today's dance is wings. These wings were made to fly. So wings, and then they do a reading task, which is like just a twinkle one, and today's was about cows. And the little boy in the story asks his mum, can we have a cow? So my question in for that would be, would you want a cow? And if yes or if no, why? Most of them are saying no because their mum wouldn't let them, that it would poo in the house, that it's too big. So I like them answers. Number bond activity again that they did yesterday, just because I really want to like push them on their number bonds to make sure they know them, and all of their scores seem to be improving so far, so I'm enjoying that, enjoying seeing their progress. Maths today is subtraction, not crossing 10, so it's number lines and jumping back, and that's like hard to do on Google Slides because like I've had to put in the arrows and they drag the arrows, but it's just difficult for everyone. So they all do have their White Rose Maths is a scheme our school use. They have the workbooks at home with them. So I always just say if it's too hard to do on Google Slides, just do it in your book and send a picture. So some of them have been doing that. Then this afternoon they were doing their art, or well, it's a quality text lesson, but it's to introduce them to instructions. So I'm asking them to follow the instructions on the video to draw a hand with a plant growing out of it. And then there's just like a little mindfulness activity. So yes, they've been enjoying that so far. I've really enjoyed seeing their drawings. They're just so cute and I couldn't do a job as good as them. There's a YouTube, well, I don't think he's a YouTuber, but a man called Rob Biddulph, my sister told me about him. He's doing Draw with Rob, and he's an author and illustrator for his books. And I followed one, let me see, it's just here. I followed one the other day in class with the kids. Got a few scribbles on from where the kids wanted to come and join me with mine, but yeah, they're really fun. This is his dinosaur. I can't remember what his dinosaur's called. Greg. This dinosaur is Greg, short for Gregosaurus, from one of his books. So I've started setting these for the children as well for next week. So instead of a mindfulness activity, they're going to be doing art every day. So I think they're really cute and they're dead easy to follow for kids, and the kids in class really enjoyed that. So they're doing that next week. But yeah, I think it's been good. A nice easy day for the kids because it's hump day and we're all flagging, and now Boris has announced this, they're going to be flagging even more. So I'll update you when I do anything different. Sorry, it's so boring. See you later. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. That was embarrassing. Today is Tuesday, Friday the 29th of January at 9:29 AM, and today, last day of the week, I'm very excited. We have got our first ever class Google Meet. So that's at 10 AM. Can't remember if I said that, but it's kind of like at 9:50 I've said, oh, everyone can start coming on at 9:50. So I've been sat around since about 8:30 panicking, setting everything up, making sure the camera looks fine, making sure there's nothing nothing that will, you know, let them know where my house is or anything in the background. Finding what book I'm going to read to them, making sure I know exactly what to say, when I want them to mute their microphones or unmute. They're not allowed their cameras on for safeguarding reasons, so it's just going to be me and my camera. What else have I been doing? We've also had our timetable for next week, because we have, you know, at school, because things in schools are changing constantly, like people's bubbles are bursting or they're having to isolate because they've been in contact with people. Our timetable comes out weekly for when we're in school. But this Wednesday in school is Wellbeing Wednesday, so there's like no work. So I've just been trying to plan for the teacher who's in on that day. Just fun activities, like I don't want them doing any writing or anything like that, just because they don't find that fun, so that's not good for their well-being. What else have I done? Nothing really. There wasn't any work to mark from yesterday. That was all done. I made a to-do list, a very long one, that I want to kind of try and get done today. But I also found that because for the week that's coming up, so this Monday to Friday, I've already planned, and I already planned that last Friday, so a week ago. So this week I've not really had much planning to do, which has been nice, but also it's not good just sitting around waiting for work all day. So I'd rather plan next week when I'm off, for the 4 days that I'm off. But I don't know, we'll see after this Google Meet, see how it goes, and decide then whether I'm going to plan next week. I might plan a few activities, but you never know, and things change all the time, so you end up planning it and then it needs to be changed anyway, so there's no point in doing it too soon. So my Google Meet is in about 20 minutes. I'm nervous. I'm going to read the book. I Love You Just the Way You Are, and it's backwards on here for you, and it's going to be backwards on the camera for them, but I'm going to be reading the words, so it's not a big deal. They can just look at the pictures. So I really like this book. It's very cute. It's by Rosie Greening and illustrated by James Dillon. I was just thinking, because I have all my books down there and there's not that many, but I usually get them on the deal from the Works, where it's like 10 books for £10, but obviously they're not the best books. And I have a few books, like this one is my absolute favourite book, I Really Want to Shout. And there's always like I Really Want the Cake, I Really Want to Win, but I haven't got those two, but they're quite expensive, like considering you read it once to your class and then you don't read it again because, you know, they get bored. But the illustrations in this one are so cute. This one's by Simon Phillip and Lucia Gagliotti. Lucia, that one. So she, yeah, I want the rest of the books. £6.99 this was. That's expensive considering like this book was £1, and they'll probably get exactly the same enjoyment out of it, but I get more enjoyment out of the expensive ones. Typical me. I also got this one, which is The Worrysaurus. I like stories that have a moral to them and like that the children can learn from, because even though they can learn from the book I Love You Just the Way You Are, they just see cute, you know, cute sloths on it and think, oh, that's cute, rather than like these books where there's like a proper meaning behind it. So I might spend lots and lots of money on Waterstones. We'll see. Anyway, I'll catch up with you later after the Google Meet and see how it goes. Fingers crossed.